Alright, now here's a guy I can get behind. We have Dehaka. Now, when Dehaka was released, I think people didn't quite get him. They didn't like him very much. He just wasn't too well liked. I think a lot of it was just he felt sort of awkward. Uh, a lot of things people looked at and they were like, that's strange. I don't know about all that. Like Burrow. Oh! Burrow was actually a very awkward ability because you couldn't cancel it. You couldn't cancel it and leave it at your own discretion. Seems like you can do that now. That's good. That's a good change. His drag, though, everyone was like, oh, this is kind of slow and clunky. It still kind of is, but it's a very strong ability. So, kind of balances it out. You're like, what's this global, what's it doing on this guy? He's collecting essence, man. He's collecting essence to heal. Now, I'm actually shocked. I really thought there were a lot more changes on Dehaka than there were. I was really expecting, like, just lots of radical stuff. Nope. He's kind of the same guy. It just feels like the meta has changed around him at numerous points. At his best, well, let's talk about his abilities. His mount is that he doesn't have one. He burrows across the map into any bush, any brush. That's one of the best globals in the game, honestly, because it truly is global. You can go behind enemy keeps. If there's brush there, you can do whatever you want. If you feel like it, it's dumb, but you can do it. So that's very versatile, very good. Obviously, dependent on the map. Shouldn't even have to say that, but yeah, very strong global presence. At its best, had a 40-second cooldown. The devs were like, nah, 50 seconds. And then they were like, nah, 70 seconds, which is, I think, a little bit punishing. I think that's a little bit much. I don't think it needs to be that high. Maybe 60 or 65, but 70... What's the difference between 70 and 65? I don't know. I can't tell you. Anyway, let's get into talking about his ability. Let's get into talking about his abilities, yeah. The thing that ties this whole guy together is Essence Collection. He heals for a small amount of health per stored Essence over 5 seconds, and he can cast it practically whenever he wants. And he gains Essence up to 50 from takedowns and nearby minions dying. So this guy wants to see some people dying so he can collect their essence to heal off of them. That's his thing. He's about, I don't know, it's an okay mechanic in terms of like fitting into the character. I mean, it's not really like I am adapting. He's like, I'm collecting health from people, but how would you really like create a character that like truly adapts? Like, it's like, if he plays with Chromie for like 10 levels, does he gain like a long range skill shot? I don't know. If he plays with Arthas, does he gain an ability that does damage around him? That's ridiculous. Oh wait, no, he's got one of those. Anyway, I'm just saying it's an okay thing, but it's not like the most inspired. It's just functional. I'm complaining. I like this guy. He's my favorite hero I've played so far. Between him and Abathur. Wow, just Zerg. Okay. But I'm complaining the most about him. Not the most. His E ability, because we're going just bottom to top now. Except for these. Screw you. This has changed because, first of all, as I mentioned, you can cancel it after using it, which is good. Making it something that you have to commit to for 2 seconds is not great. He becomes invulnerable, and yeah, that's it. He's just totally invulnerable. He's gone, but he can't do anything. Also new, very new feature. While burrowed, he can move at 50% movement speed. That used to be a talent at level 16. Oh, it's still kind of there, but they just made it better. Neat. W, the Arthas-like ability I mentioned, is he can deal some damage every half a second to nearby enemies for 3.5 seconds, which is an increased amount of time to what it has been before. While active, you can move through units. Kind of weird functionality there, because I think enemies can move through you as well. Could be wrong. Could be wrong about that. But it's like anti-body block almost. It's weird. Strange ability. Very good for wave clear. Does good damage as well. So I'm not going to complain too hard. Also 10 seconds is not a bad cooldown. Crowd control. Dehaka lashes out his tongue. He deals some damage. And then he drags them for 1 3/4 seconds. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is a strong displacement ability. It is slow though. It's kind of tricky to land, which fair. It's very strong. However, this is made a little bit easier by, not listed here, but a part of his mount is that when he's moving through brush, he gains movement speed. I believe 10%. I believe. But you can talent to make it even higher, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So with this, you can get your movement speed after you go through brush up to 30 seconds. Ow. Alright, up to 130%, which is mount speed, for 5 seconds after leaving a bush. I do like that a lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it, though. Oh, no. No, it's not your time. You had your time. Pretty boys. Anyway, heroics. This heroic was a joke. It would heal you for 60% of the damage you took, and it had like a long-ass cooldown, I feel like. Wait, maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. Check Heroes patch notes, damn it. Can't do everything for you. I can't keep this all in my head. But certainly it was only for 60%. It was not a great heroic. Isolation, kind of sketchy because it is a skill shot heroic that's kind of slow, but it's very strong when it hits. Their vision radius is reduced, which you don't experience, but if you've been hit by this thing, you know what it's like. It's not fun. And they get silenced and slowed by 30%. Silenced and slowed by 30% for 3 seconds. Neat. Good heroic. Both pretty good heroics, actually. This gives you kind of like 3 health bars, essentially. It's very fun. Especially when you're just a guy radiating damage off of himself. Dehaka's fun, and because I do like heroes that control the map, you know, hey! He's my kind of fella. I didn't talk about builds. Oh, and this is a pretty nice map for it as well. Yeah, I don't dislike this. Butcher is a good drag target, for sure. He's a big old guy, and he wants to dive into us, and I can shut him down pretty nicely. Potentially. Abathur, I can counter Abathur's split soak, split push if he decides to do that sort of thing. Diva's another big old target. I could possibly, if she turns her mech into a nuke, I could drag it towards my team. That'd be fun. And white main is, white main is white main. Yeah. And Butcher can't do much to me so long as I have this up. Huh. Okay, so let's look around. We do have brush here and sort of here, kind of here. Spell armor is okay. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a new functionality. It deals 40% more damage to mercenaries. That's a new thing. I'm gonna pick up. You don't do that. You don't do that. Anyway, as you see, we're going in and we're crawling away very slowly. The old level 16 talent that allowed you to move while burrowed was faster, for sure. No, I've played it enough to know. You don't... Oh, wow, crazy. He, like, was just about to go unstoppable, but not so long as Dehaka's here, kids. Did Diva move through us there? I feel like she might have. Anyway, I'm gonna use my mount. Now. Yeah. Come on, come back. I dare ya. Dehaka is a solo laner. Because, you know, he does self-sustain and he can be kind of a bully. Dude, Dehaka's fun. He's so fun. Anyway, I'm trying to collect some essence now. So I'm going to move around and try to maybe get soak in this lane. Is that a thing I can do? No. I got one. Yeah. Yep. You're not escaping me. Can I? Oh, it was close. I don't think I could have done any more damage than I did, though. I don't think. Just a little bit of essence there, but no big deal. I didn't miss the experience. No. Mine. We'll stay. Hero Stalker. I didn't even have to do that, honestly. It's kind of just a waste. Burrow stealths and knocks. Don't disrespect me. I'm gonna back completely. Actually, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I need much mana. Maybe I could have actually backed there. I don't know. Yeah, I probably could have. I'm here. Do they know I'm here? Are we? I don't really want to start this because I know they're coming. Oh, Zeratul died. Hey there, everybody. Oh, hello. So as you see, I kind of have low health, but they don't know how much essence I have. They have no idea. And I could always burrow charge. That's it. That's wrong character. I didn't pick a talent yet. I'm actually gonna pick up Lurker Strain. I don't know. I haven't really picked it, but seems like it reduces the cooldown of my yeah. So running into bushes is not the most fun mechanic. It's a little bit clunky, but what is fun is going at very, very high speeds. High spelled H-G-I-H, of course. Kira wants to take bruisers. I'm absolutely down for it, but I do... I got a tip once from somebody that you should use your Q on mercenaries. Okay. I don't want to lose all this experience, so we're going to come up here. Not even trying to fight Zeratul. You can posture at me. I'm fine with that. Anyway. Oh, quest now. That's new. Oh, Oh, that's not great. You okay? You okay? Not coming into this fight the healthiest we could. Oh, man, I can't... Oh, this is a Gambit talent. Okay. I'm just gonna go for Feeding Frenzy. It's classic and I like it. Feeding Frenzy, when I attack... When I auto-attack... Oh! The knockback from Diva almost saved that Zeratul's life. I'm not scared. Boom! You can't do anything. I'm so fast. Oh, damn it. And I hit my W like a dummy, thinking I was actually going to kill somebody. Hey. Butcher's Charge is still a lower cooldown than my Burrow. But I do have it now, so... Okay. I should be auto-attacking now. I'm a dummy. Dummy. You don't even have to use our essence right now. Nope. I don't have to use my essence now. I'm gonna back and go bottom. Certainly. You know, I was kind of feeling like, oh, maybe I won't like Dehaka anymore. Maybe he'll feel weird or something. Nope. Still awesome. Still love this guy to death. Still love him. I don't... That's all there is to say. I'm going to check my E talent that I... It's not bad. What does this do? Merging, stealth, knocks enemies away, slowing them, dealing some damage. That didn't used to do all that. You don't... The first drag was just to get you into a false sense of security, White Mane. Don't have Burrow, but I do have a tap, so I'm going to tap that. It feels like this quest at level 1 is taking longer to complete. Maybe I'm not soaking as much as I usually do, even though I still am top. This is a fun thing. You can use your drag to bring these guys into tower range. That's good. And he dead. Anyway, talent, isolation. I just feel like that could do a lot for us. I even used my drag on that building there. Did I have an engage here? Oh, I wasn't auto-attacking while I was looking. Coming in from the back. No one's ever going to expect it. Oh, absolutely lovely setup. My team didn't quite follow up the way they could have. Oh, but she died. She died anyway. Maybe I was kind of a little bit too, like, hog wild, just going right behind them without even pinging. But I'll blame my team for that not ending sooner. Because I will say that was a beautiful setup I did. Not to toot my own horn, but goodness, the drag, the walk up, the isolation afterwards, getting in front of her. Good stuff. I'm going to use this brush here to come top, fill up my essence, and help Kira pushing this building. Because I'm probably going to back when my Z is back up, I'm just going to use my mana as recklessly as possible, including using my drag on a building to do a little extra damage. You don't... No. I'm seeing everyone on the field, so... this is hard. I don't have great siege damage against buildings, unfortunately. Lower armor, increase damage for each... I'm gonna pick up Ferocious Stalker. We're going to full trait build, I guess. Not trait build, like a... I wouldn't. You don't have to do all that. I can be here for my friend. Okay. Being there for my friend was an unwise decision. I'm here. I used isolation, so that sucks. Bummer. I do have this thing. I mean, it's a clone. Anything it does is free for it, so don't give it anything. Be careful. Butcher is missing everybody. And I don't have a Rush Stalker, because it has a 75-second cooldown. Yeah, we should... Can I actually pick this? Oh, no, they're there. They're there. Never mind. It's fine. I don't have to... We don't need this. I figured if they all went bottom, I could, like... You know, maybe sneak it, but... Anyway, Ferocious Stalker talent I picked up. What it does is it increases Darksworn damage while my Z effect is active. This only really works with the level 1 talent that increases the duration to 5 seconds. It's a fact. Oh, please. What are we... No, stop fighting. Please. Goodness. So you can see all those numbers. It's nice. I mean, I just cleared that wave pretty decently. It's still here, but... And I still don't know if this level 13 talent is the best I can get, but... I'm liking it clearing these waves. Maybe I can even get some use out of it for team fights. That's the premise. I do not have my mount right now, so... Gain armor and attack speed near bushes. Tunneling claws. Oh! Why, guys? Screw you. Don't even... I'm gonna pick up Pack Leader. Screw it. I said I'm committing, right? I said I'm committing. Even though it would be actually really weak here. Unless I went right here, I guess. So I would get in there at the start of the fight. And, attack speed is pretty high. With that. Feels like. I don't know if we can do this. I mean, I can certainly clear this wave, but they're up now, so I'm gonna brush dog up here. Hopefully have it up by the next objective. If not, I'll just walk. Look at that! Look at that! Look how much soak I have! Abathur could never. Abathur absolutely could, but he's just not. I'm better. No, we leave here. You don't need to be there. Stop that. Again, I can't really push in on buildings too effectively. How could I not love this character? He's doing Silence of the Lamb references, he's dragging people, he's gaining increased Darkstorm damage. How many other people gain increased Darkstorm damage? Are weird space bugs gain increased Darkstorm. There's only one.
Watch out!
There really is only one. I want to be here for my team. They might just not get this, though. Oh, nope, they're coming from the top. I did not anticipate that. You stop doing that. You stop doing what you're doing. White Mane Silence is pretty big. I'm going to get in the brush here. Oh. Gonna keep getting in the brush best we can. Oh, the VP is theirs. Yeah, I mean, that helps a bit, maybe. Maybe not, actually. Alright. And I'm gonna gain the increased speed, and you're gonna die. Certainly. It says when I'm near brush, too. Not even when I'm in it. Yeah, you can get that, Kira. You got that. Everyone is scared. Moving through brush because we're Dehaka. Gonna pick up these siege camps. I do have my Z, so we could maybe do something here, but might be sketchy. Might be a little bit. Maybe. I mean, they're probably there right now. Oh, they certainly are. Oh. Bad isolation. I have not gotten much out of my level 4 talent. Oh. Okay, everyone's here. Don't stand any closer. I'm gonna back. I don't actually want to back right here. I want to back right here. And then, oh, this will be a nice spot for me to fight. We have 20 like right now, so that's great. Apex Predator, man. Let's go. This is height 25 second cooldown. Hey. Good drag. Gonna avoid everything. Team is doing a good job at, you're not going anywhere. Gotcha. Oh, that would have hit too. 100%, but they had a very well-timed or very lucky cue there to dash away. That was exciting. It's a little bit gimmicky, I'll admit, to keep running back into the bushes over and over and getting polymorphed. Yeah, you better run. You've learned to fear the hawk. Makes me sound like a bird. I'm not a bird. I'm a space bug. I'm just doing this to show dominance at this point. You are incapable of killing me. I'm just gonna heal myself. GG. I didn't even have to use my essence that much that match. I just was able to, you know, just able to kind of survive. Hey, you love to see it. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the Kira. Why not? The Kira did very well at the Kira did very well at counter engaging the Butcher, which is an imperative and very important job. Which is a very important job. When the Butcher is just diving in and wants to silence people, Kira being there to stun people is great. And our Task Star dropped some good force walls in there, so which also functioned in a very similar fashion. Neat. 4 kills, 10 assists, and 0 deaths. Tons of soak. Solid hero damage. Yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't show my build. Anyway, my build, yes, I remember it. It lives in my soul. Enhanced agility. To go into depth. Brushstalker's movement speed bonus now lasts for 5 seconds after leaving a bush. I think by default it's 1 second. That's a big difference. Big old difference. It's still tied to being in a bush, so. Every 50 essence increases the bonus by 2 up to 20, which gives you 130% bonus, which I mentioned before. It's pretty good. I picked up Lurker Strain. I don't feel like I did much with this. I didn't need my burrow that much. Though, maybe I was like, I could do a few more aggressive things when I'm like, oh, you know, I'm standing up against you, and if you charge me, I have my burrow. Maybe I couldn't have done a little bit of that if I hadn't picked this, but I definitely didn't really feel the stealth or the knockback or the damage or anything. I would have done better with one who collects, I think. Though, then again, when I did this, I was having absolutely no problems clearing out, you know, minions, so maybe Hero Stalker would have been better. I don't know. Like, maybe it's like either all these talents are really good or all of them are kind of useless. Feeding Frenzy, I love this. Basic attacks. Reduce Drag's cooldown by 1.75 seconds. Great. It's just good. And also, this new thing of increasing the duration, that used to be a different talent, but it's been replaced by this. Which, yeah, I mean, that's okay. I don't really feel that so much. I definitely like Feeding Frenzy more. Just the increased duration and the cooldown reduction beats out a slow and some extra damage, I feel like. That's just me. Symbiosis, also cool, but more for Dark Swarm builds, which are valid. Dark Swarm builds are valid. Isolation, better than Adaptation, and I wouldn't have gotten any use out of Adaptation in that match. Whereas Isolation was very helpful. Ferocious Stalker. Pick this one up after leaving a... When your movement speed bonus is active, which, as I've mentioned, I increased it to 5 seconds from 1. Slows enemy heroes... Oh, so that slows enemy hero... The slowing of enemy heroes is a new functionality because they're like, just the second part is... That's kind of dumb, isn't it? I still took it when it was dumb, but it's kind of dumb. So slowing enemy heroes by a bit. Cool. This is probably better because they lose armor, which is helpful. This is also pretty good. That combines well with this, which allows you to get 10 extra essence. So, like, yeah. You can become a very hard-hitting attacker. It's weird. Yeah, these are all good. This is situational. Probably, like, you want that extra movement speed to get the most out of the increased damage you have, right? These are all fine, though. Don't mind any of them. Contagion can end games. Level 20, Contagion can end games. I don't see it too often, but it can do it. Like, a group silence, and slow, and vision reduction. Crazy. This is alright. It's kind of weird, like, the cooldown reduction isn't, like... Why would you need all that? I don't know, but increasing the healing to 200%... I don't know, like, wouldn't... I don't know. Like, those things seem, like, really good on paper, but I just feel like in practical functionality, it's more just number padding than anything. Essence Claws. Cool if you're brawling. And this, yeah, it's just a nice way to control the map. It didn't have anything to do with my build. So it's clear, like, it was just the same picture as this and this. So I'm like, yeah, it fits. It doesn't. Essence Claws would have been better for me. For sure. Like, the slow on the attacks would have been nice given how I was playing. Anyway, yeah, that's Dehaka. He owns. He owns my entire life. I love this dude. He's kind of cool looking. He just doesn't have many great skins. Like, yeah. Like, what is this? It's a robot. Or a cyborg. I want a Zerg. There's no Zerg. I mean, there's plenty of Zerg, but none of them are, like, that interesting. They're all just vaguely retouched colors. Abathur announcer, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling.